So you're thinking of moving to Bossier City, Louisiana? In this video, we're going to show you around Bossier City. We will take you through some neighborhoods and show you some different price points so that you can see what might be within your budget. If you stick around until the end, I promise you I will share with you the best kept secret of this neighborhood that you definitely don't want to miss. And we're getting after it right now. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living in Bossier City, Louisiana, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Bossier City. My name is Robert Batchelor with Batchelor Properties. We get calls and emails every day from people like you and you and you and you looking for help on making their move to Bossier City, and we absolutely love it. Whether you are moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All of the information is in the description below so we can help you make a smooth move to Bossier City. Hello, Bossier City. Let's make a difference today. Now, today we're going to go into Bay Hills neighborhood subdivision, and that is in Benton and not too far from Kingston Road and some of the other neighborhoods that we've been looking at beforehand. But Bay Hills backs up to the lake, Cypress Lake. And so you have some lakefront, or not lakefront, but lake back views, and it makes the property a little bit more expensive. So we've made a quick little tour. So let's go and see what the houses look like and what the lots look like. And then we'll be back to see and check our map out. See you in just a moment. All right. I hope you enjoyed that quick video of the homes there in Bay Hills. Beautiful, beautiful setting there by Cross Lake, by Cypress Lake, and built in the 90s. And I was looking at the different, not a lot of houses for sale right now in that area. It's a real stable area, built in the 90s, but you can have like a 2,100 square foot that sold at $129. This was a couple of years ago for $272,500. It's a good price. There you could live in almost, probably not on the lake, but in lake area. And then all the way up to a 5,560 square foot house that sold for $640,000 at $115 a square foot. So wide range of 250 on 70 on up to 300, 400, and up to 600, 650. So beautiful variety, diversity as far as small and large homes, and a great combination, and creates for a great neighborhood. We know of several people who live personally in Bay Hills, and they really enjoy that area. There used to be a golf course across the way, which closed, and Willis Knighton has now purchased that piece of property and has built a rehabilitation center and a little complex there. So great health systems close by. There's emergency 911 is close by, housed there. You're not far from the sheriff's department, and then the school board's right down the way. So there's, in central Benton, maybe, or close to central part of Benton, Bay Hills is found. Really strong neighborhood. So with having said that, let's go into my computer here, and let's look at our maps, and as we always love to do. And as always, I will need to put my glasses on so I can see what you are seeing. All right, so let's find, get my extension here where I can paint and do for you. Okay, so let's come on up into Benton. And we have been talking, we were at last vlog, we were at Jamestown right here. And so we're just making our way over here. And here we go, Bay Hills Drive. Look at that. All right, so this is where we're talking about, right here. All right, so look at the lake right here. All right, it goes all the way down through there and all. And so these houses along the way right in here and over in here are going to have water, not waterfront, but water back views of the water. And very, very nice. So, you come in this way, whichever way you're coming from, you come in this way, and then it just really, it just kind of makes that circle there, right there, and then you go, and this is the way, no, this is the way you exit out, okay? So, and then there's a street right here, a few houses there, and a little circle right here, which makes it nice for the water view right there. And that's it. So that's why our video tour was a little short on this one. So that's why I want to go ahead and do the mapping along with the tour, because it has fewer homes, but makes it a real quiet and quaint neighborhood. Well-built homes there in the 90s. They weren't building them as fast as they are building them today. So, good construction. Some can be a little outdated. You have to kind of always watch for that when you want to buy an older home. And that would be if it's only 1,000 square feet, or if it's 15,000 square feet, if it's just built at a certain time. Houses that are built in 2022, given another 15 years, they'll be outdated also. So, when you go into it, you can't necessarily look at it like, I want to, I don't want to buy an old house, an older home. Well, the problem is new constructions, hitting at 170, 180 a square foot, when you can buy the same square footage and a very beautiful home, well built, for $120 a square foot, or 130, or maybe even 150. Well, that adds up when you're talking about 3, 4, 5,000 square feet. And then what you can do is just, save a little bit of money and then, paint those cabinets, or, that's what they're doing in the newer homes. They're painting the cabinets. So I love that gray. I love that gray. That's painted, it's so, and it's wood, and so, maybe particle board. And so in the older home, you may actually have real wood, so it's a changing out of countertop, like I say, you could, save up a little bit of money and then just do little small changes here and there. Paint goes a long way, and naturally just flooring, are great upgrades to do. And, you can have a great home, for a great price. And then, as prices are not going to drop. They're going to, I think they're going to hold steady. And then, they may not go upwards for a little while. We got to ride the recession out. And then once the recession's over, and what's going to happen is, or we're in the midst of a recession, they're going to lower that interest rate back down to get the economy going again. And then, once again, the prices will start etching back up again. And that's when you'll build more equity into your home. So, it's kind of the best thing to do is to buy and to wait, you just wait it out. I know when we bought our home, we bought it in 07. 08 was when everything, the bottom fell out, type thing. And so there was a good, 4 or 5 years there that we didn't see much equity in our home. And then all of a sudden in 2020, and then on upwards to today, we've seen $50,000-$60,000 in equity being built, probably even more than what we had. So, you just have to wait it out. So, at once I thought, well, this one really wasn't a good investment, but I had to wait it out a little bit longer than you normally do. But where am I going? I love where I'm at. So it would be the same way with you as you're finding your home when you come into Bossier. And we at Bachelor Properties will be, we're going to help you. We're not going to steer you. We're not going to tell you, we're not trying to sell you a house. We're just messengers to help you make whatever decision you have to make, that we can make it possible, make it work for you. We have a team, a mortgage team, and a mortgage and insurance, and all the people that we work with, that we feel like gives our clients the coverage and the type of service that they deserve and need at a good price. So, we just encourage you to contact us and let us help you find maybe even a house right here on the water. Wouldn't that be great? And some of these do have boat launches, and we know of a couple that live on one side of the lake, and on the other side, their relatives live here, and so they take the boat across to go visiting instead of having to drive all the way around and make the loop around this way to get back to their house, type thing. See, so they just scoot across. How fun is that? All right, so let's see where we're at. So once again, we're in Benton, so we're going to have Benton schools. So let's see where our school is over here. There's the high school and the elementary. So let me make this a little bit smaller. Here we go. All right, so we live by the lake right here. So we're going to go out of Bay Hills this way. You make that loop, come back around, and then we're going to go here And then at the Barksdale, we can take Linton and go this way. And then we're going to, we'll go to the high school here, or we're going to go to the elementary school here. Okay. So nice and close, not very far at all. Now let's kind of take a look at how we're going to get to our middle school over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to, there's not a cut away here across. So you're still, the best thing to do is come down here to Kingston Road and all. So you're going to come Bay Hills. Did I lose you? There you are, right there. So you're going to come out of Bay Hills, come down Palmetto, which is Airline Drive. You're going to take Kingston Road, go along here, and then hit Benton Road, Highway 3, and come back up to the middle school and the intermediate school right there. All right, and they're side by side on this side, the right side of the highway. All right, so super easy, not very far at all. We're probably talking about maybe 5 or 10 minutes, drive, because it's not congested at all. Yeah. So, I mean, everything is just conveniently close and a lot happening in this area. Now we talk, just because we're talking about here doesn't mean that Benton only exists here. Benton goes on, way over into the lake, and over here there's tons of housing all along there. So not all the housing is right here. So we'll be getting to those. We'll try to be reaching out to get to all these neighborhoods, these great neighborhoods that are around and about there. So Benton covers a decent area of land, but there are congested areas that the housing and schools are all together right here. And then on Highway 162 is the more rural. This bridge is being repaired, so you have to kind of go all the way around, but there's a lot of housing and just old country homes out in this area here. All right, so now if we were going to go to the airport, if you're needing to go to the airport, then we've got Shreveport over here. And so let me see if I'm in a good spot here. Let's see, the airport's going to be basically over in this area right here, or maybe in this area right here. And so you're going to be coming Harris Highway 3. So Bay Hills is going to be up just a little ways up here. And then you're going to come down Airline Drive, hit 220, cut across, and then come down here and then go to the airport right there. So we're talking 35 minutes, because I think we were talking about Jamestown being around 30, so you got a little bit longer, but not far, maybe 5 miles at most. It's a straight shot there, and you can make good time there. So if you have to travel any, then that would be the way you'd want to go. If you're going into Shreveport itself, when you're coming down Airline Drive, you can stay on Airline Drive and then hit 20 to go downtown, or you could hit the 220 and come down here and come straight in the back end of downtown, and maybe would miss a little bit of the traffic there and all. Okay, so working from home, really anywhere you live in the Shreveport Bossier area is going to be fine. We're not so remote of a location that we don't have indoor plumbing, or we don't have any internet services. And I'm joking and making that we're supposed to all laugh. So, anywhere you would be in good shape for the most part. So, Bay Hills is a great older neighborhood that gives you the ability to, enjoy a larger home for less expense. But once again, this 5,500 might cost you 700,000 or 800,000 newer construction, or a newer, a couple of years old. But because it's a little bit older, in the 90s, the price is more affordable for that size house. But then you would turn around and put some money into it, to change the flooring or whatever the case may be. So I'm hoping that this helped and allowed you to see, if Bay Hills would work for you. Great place to live, we believe. So anyway, hope you're enjoying these. Make sure that you subscribe and that you click on that bell so that you'll be notified when we are going to give you another great tour of another neighborhood in the Bossier City area. We love living in Bossier City. We'll see you on the next video.